discuss a shoulder bridge exercise in mat Pilates. In start Pilates, shoulder bridge is an intermediate exercise. Okay, we do have a lot of progressions or modifications to prepare you for the intermediate version. There are a lot of biomechanics required in this exercise, or proper biomechanics. Hip extension. There is no spinal articulation, so it's only hip extension and hip flexion. But most importantly is the alignment once you are up in the shoulder bridge position. So I would like to demo the exercise, and then we can talk about common faulty patterns. To begin, lay down on your back or in supine position. Have your feet parallel, your heels in line with your sit bones, your legs are hip distance apart. Your spine is in neutral, pelvis is in neutral, and back of the rib cage stay down on the mat. Arms long by your side, so you will not utilize the head pad in this exercise, okay, because your hips gonna go higher than your shoulders. To begin, inhale to the nose to prepare. Exhale through your pursed lips. Draw your lower abs in, engage your core, press into your feet, lift the hips up. So you notice I lift my hips up towards the ceiling in one piece, my pelvis stay in neutral, and then inhale, I lower my pelvis down. So this is a prep. Okay, so exhale, keep your pelvis in neutral, press into your feet, lift the hips up. So you need to engage your butt, squeeze the butt, and then lower down. Okay, I want to discuss the common faulty patterns. As you lift the hips up, you notice that the proper alignment is, if you look from the center of my kneecaps to the center of my hips, center of my spine, center of my shoulders, it's in one straight line, diagonal line. Okay, so common faulty pattern number one, as you lift the hips up, you're not fully engaging your butt or hip extensor. So you notice that you start to flex the hips and your lower back starting to arch. So this is not a very good proper alignment. So you create a lot of tension in your lower back. To correct, you want to engage the butt, or you can visualize that you bring your pubic bone towards your chest. Okay, so from here, this is an exaggeration. You don't want to be in this position. So think about tuck your tailbone under. Think about slide the butt cheeks along back of the legs. Think about bringing your pubic bones towards the chest. Think about lift the hips up towards the ceiling, squeeze the butt under, reaching up and over towards your chest. Okay, faulty movement or pattern number two. Your hips are okay, but you tend to arch the upper back. Okay, the correct alignment is you're resting on your upper thoracic, not on the neck. So my spine is in neutral. So if I'm come up into my neck, I'm extending my upper back. Okay, so you don't want this. You want a queuing. Think about rib cage down towards the floor. Think about melting your ribs towards the floor, connecting to your hips. Okay, it is quite common that we do with the upper back extension in a yoga class. This is because this position is a preparation for a wheel or a high bridge. Okay, whereas in this particular shoulder bridge exercise, we want to make sure that we are not extending the upper back. We are doing neutral spine. Okay. Common faulty pattern number three, I'm going to show you facing forward. There's a tendency as you go up, you tend to spray your knees out. You want to make sure you keep your legs parallel. So if this happens, you might want to use a prop, okay? Use a yoga block or a stability ball in between, and put a ball in between your legs. So making sure that you gently hold the ball or block without squeezing so tight. So that's going to help them maintain the alignment. You also want to cue that press evenly on both sides of the feet, so creating a tripod on your feet. Okay, so you're not putting the weight too much on the outside edge of the foot, nor too much on the inside edge of the foot. Okay, so these are usually common faulty patterns in shoulder bridge exercise. So I hope this is useful for you. Let me know if you'd like to have any tips on any other exercises. Thank you.